Now let us first begin with the first reproductive system, that is male reproductive system. Before understanding about the system, let us have a glance about the organs which help in the male reproduction. These organs include a pair of testes, a pair of epididymis, then a pair of vas deferens, then comes a pair of seminal vesicle, then comes prostate gland, which is further followed by vulvourethral gland, then comes ureter and penis. Thus, these are the all organs which are main and accessory reproductive organs in males. Out of this, a pair of testes, epididymis, vas deferens includes the main reproductive organ of the male, while the rest remains an accessory reproductive of the male. Let us start with the first and the main reproductive organs of the male. This figure depicts the structural view of testes. First of all, let us begin with the testes. The development of testes starts within the abdominal cavity. However, it then reaches towards the scrotal sac. That is towards the outside of the body, where complete development of the testes occurs. The temperature of the scrotal sac generally ranges about 3 degrees Celsius, which is quite lower than the entire body temperature. It is because of this low temperature the spermatogenesis within males can be executed. That is, it helps in carrying out the spermatogenesis process. Now let us study about the structure of testes. As it can be seen from the figure, testes occurs in pair and are oval-shaped glands whose diameter is of about 2.5 cm while length occurs about 5 cm. Thus, testes occurs in pair within the male and are oval-shaped with about 5 cm in length and 2.5 cm in diameter. A fibrous connective called tunica albuginea surrounds each testis. tunica albuginea, that is the fibrous connective tissue, cannot be considered as a part of the testes, but is included within the male reproductive system because it surrounds the testes. And that is why the testes further moves inwards. That is, here we can see these testes further moves inwards. That is, it helps in extending in such a manner that it further moves inwards. As a result of testes moving inwards, it divides. That is, testes divides to produce 1 to 4 amount of large seminiferous tubules. Which help in the secretion of sperms. Thus, it is all seminiferous tubules which is present due to testes division, sperms are produced. Thus, each testis gets divided into several lobules. Now, each of these seminiferous tubules is lined with the two types of cells. Thus, all the seminiferous tubules which are present within the testis is lined with the two types of cell or is surrounded by the two types of cell, which includes germinal cell and Sertoli cells. Now, what is germinal cell? Germinal cell is a cell which possesses 4 to 8 layers that surrounds the seminiferous tubule with the help of which differentiation and thereby production of sperms occur, and therefore these cells helps in cell differentiation to produce sperms. The second type of cells which surround the seminiferous tubule is known as Sertoli cells. The Sertoli cells are the type of cells which provide nutrition to the developing sperm. Thus these two cells, that is germinal cell and Sertoli, which surround seminiferous tubule, helps in the production and nourishment of the sperms. And apart from this, the cells which are present within the interstitial spaces of the seminiferous tubule are called Leydig cells. Thus, the presence of cell within the interstitial spaces, that is the gaps between the cells, are called Leydig cells or interstitial cells. Thus, it is because of these interstitial cells or lytics that the production of testosterone occurs. Thus, lytic cell helps in the production of testosterone, that is male sex hormone. This figure depicts the transverse section of the male reproductive organ, that is testes, where all the types of cells, whether it may be germinal, Sertoli cells, spermatocytes, spermatozoa or spermatids, occurs.